Welcome back to Out of My Head on YouTube. Camo, I've got a question for you.
Who are you?
I'm Collin, I'm that guy. Especially today, I'm this guy. The doomer.
And I'm KMO.
Who does introductions? If you don't know me by this point, why are you here?
Well,
also, welcome.
Yeah, also welcome. What the hell are you watching this video for? And welcome.
Stick around.
Yes.
We're gonna have fun.
You have a question. What's your question?
Okay, now that you ruined the mood,
Mm.
let me get back into it.
Oh, we can,
We're doomers.
we can be grumpy at the audience some more if you want.
I love doing that personally, but they don't seem to enjoy that. That is how I made one of my best friend, Paul. I yelled at him. It was fun.
I'm going to try to monetize this video.
Okay. So I'm pretty good at watching my language.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's for a different video. That explanation. Go ahead.
Okay. So is the world getting crazier, or am I just losing my mind?
Those are not mutually exclusive propositions.
But you also know me. So
Yeah.
what do we think of both?
I haven't noticed any particular deterioration in you. So, yes, the world, I would say, is getting crazier. It's a multipolar world. There's a lot of things happening. Some things are for the good, and some not so much. So, I've already asked you this, but for the benefit of the viewers, what do you mean, is the world getting crazier? What are you thinking about?
So I'm not even just talking about opinions, because I understand people have different opinions than me, and assuming they do some sort of thought to justify them makes perfect sense. I'll disagree with them and argue with them, but it doesn't make me feel like the world's being crazy, just stupid. But just everything that's going on, the way we use words with an O.
Not wards.
Protect myself from spells. This whole transgender thing going on. The recent news article that made me want to talk about this today, and a lot of other stuff in the past week also made me think of this. Planned Parenthood is now doing transgender hormone therapy, which seems whatever, but like, there's a lot of reasons I have problems with that, but they specifically call it gender affirmation therapy, affirmation hormone therapy or something like that, and it's all like, that seems to be not based in reality but based in your feelings. And that, maybe that's the gist of what's getting me so confused these days, is people think reality is subjective and based on feelings. No matter how much I feel that this desk is red, I mean, I can say I feel like this desk is red and that'd be a true statement.
It's your truth.
Because I feel that way, sure. But in reality, the desk is blue. Ish. It's got some darker black and stuff. Anyway,
Yep.
the point of it,
Gotcha.
So,
first, is the world getting more crazy? Yes. As I mention regularly on this channel, because I'm feeling it, I'm old.
yeah, you are.
I'm older than your parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I've been around for a while. I've seen the world at different stages. Now, I haven't been the same age for all of those decades.
Yeah. Your perspective on it has changed.
Yes, my perspective is also changing. But yeah, people are a lot more hostile, a lot more defined, a lot more invested in terms of their identities and what they say they believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's three big reasons for this. In no particular order. We'll go with jobs. In the new economy, or the emerging economy, I don't think we're quite there yet, most people aren't going to have the opportunity to do any sort of work, any sort of paid work that is worth investing your identity in.
Which is bad for society as we know it.
Right. So they will look elsewhere. And there are conspiring...
religion.
Yeah. Well, there are all manner of players out there ready to pounce on, that weakness. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're looking for some identity? Hey, I've got some memes for you.
Didn't Marx kind of jump on that back in the 1900-somethings?
He tried to.
The workers is trying to make them, because the workers still could do that at the time, and I'd argue that today I still can. Unemployment is extremely low. I've been doing it since I was 16. because I'm a worker at heart as the bone. Like that's what keeps me going, which is not healthy, but in reality, people need something to invest their time into and make them feel like they're accomplishing something. So for me, it's my job. So Marx did that. He was all like, "Oh, you're being treated unfairly," blah 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 blah, trying to make them feel like their work as an identity was bad, and he did that to indoctrinate them into his way of political think.
The danger of invoking Marx is that
I
there
don't
are
know
people
enough
out
about him.
there. Yeah, there are people out there who spend their careers studying Marx, and jump on in, folks. Drop some science on us.
Leave me some comments, some links, YouTube videos to watch.
So, part 2 of my answer.
Yeah.
The web, social media, the echo chamber, whatever you've decided to believe, there is a whole industry devoted to providing you with all the cognitive support you need to continue to believe what you need to believe in spite of any evidence to the contrary.
Yes.
I don't think we need to
Which
belabor
is
that point.
difficult
But,
for
unless you
me,
want
because that's where it makes me think, am I going crazy? Because I know how I feel about things. I know my subjective truth, and I know a certain amount of objective truth. So, like, I go on certain websites and whatnot, certain forums, and I'd be like, okay, this all makes sense to me. And then, because I am a good human being who doesn't try to be a crazy person off in whatever side of the internet he likes to spend his time on, I try to go to other places that disagree with me. And I'm reading stuff, and none of it seems to make any sense. So that makes me ask, am I crazy?
Do you just lurk, or do you ask questions there?
I ask questions sometimes when I see something extremely stupid, trying to get them to justify it, but they just attack me.
Does anybody ever post the Wonder Mark Sea Lion comic strip at you?
No.
Okay.
But this is a good example to talk about. It was a forum. It was on Reddit on r/politics, which is extremely left-wing biased. But that's why I go there. And it was about the Republicans storming into the closed-door hearings, which took place yesterday when we were recording this video. And they ordered a pizza at some point. And one of the comments is, of course they ordered Papa John's, the alt-right pizza. So I
Is that worth pursuing? I think I may have heard that before, that Papa John's is the alt-right pizza, but...
So I'll go into... So I comment, oh my goodness, pizza delivery is alt-right now. This is why I can't take you people seriously. This is insane.
So pizza delivery in general, or was it something offensive that the CEO said?
It was the Papa John, the one guy who I don't think has any stake in the business at this point. I don't know.
I think he got forced out because of that.
Okay, so he made some racist comments on a phone call. Whoopee! Whether or not you think that's a big deal, that suddenly means all of Papa John's is alt-right, and of course the Republicans love it because of that. It's like, or they wanted a pizza and they like Papa John's more than Domino's. Or that's what's close by.
But can I get some extra conservative pepperoni?
Absolutely. They're like, make sure that pepperoni... Should not have said that with the monetization. My bad. I will bleep that. Make sure that pepperoni loves Donald Trump.
Okay, third part of the answer. What were the first two? Echo chamber and jobs aren't worth investing identity in anymore. The third part of the answer actually is an add-on to the jobs aren't worth reflecting identity anymore, in that we're in this skill-biased economy where, there's a long tail of people who are doing bullshit work, not really getting, what they need to live. And then there's a few people who are really, really doing well. I mean, I'm not talking about the CEOs and the billionaires and the hedge fund traders. I'm talking about, the layer of society below them that services them. Those folks are doing really well. And so people are pushed by self-interest to find a self-justifying narrative. And the best self-justifying narrative, for people in that strata is that the people who used to define themselves by their employment, by their careers, and don't anymore, and wish they could, and pine for the good old days, they're all vile racists, and they deserve no sympathy from you, regardless of their economic circumstances or their prospects, because they're vile, evil racists, and homophobes, and transphobes, and all the other bad things that right-wing people are.
We just want to work, people.
Okay, well, that's a 10-minute timer, so I leave it to you to wrap it up.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. That's what let's do. We just want to work and have a good time. Hopefully that beeping doesn't come to one of the microphones. It's like, just yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, work Monday through Friday, go out with my friends on the weekends, maybe learn a new skill, get a better paying job at some point. It's like, what's all this stuff you guys are doing out there though? Just live your life and enjoy what you got. Most of us in America, at least, are not at risk of starving to death. We're at risk of being upset. Like, that's the biggest problem facing the majority of Americans is that was offensive. And when that's your biggest problem, I think you need to realize that's not a problem, and you need to get over it and enjoy the good thing. If you're spending your time fighting because someone called you she instead of he, like I've been called she, it doesn't bother me. I also call people by the wrong pronouns all the time when they're very clearly not because I'm not good with them. But it's like, if that's your biggest problem in life,
Praise be.
oh man, I'm jealous. I've got problems. Like, I had to get up to go to work this morning and I'm not vaping right now. Anyways.
You're freshly vaped, though. You vaped just before we started this.
Yeah, but that guy's got a cigarette in his mouth right now and I'm jealous.
Oh, I gotcha. All right.
Anyways, leave me comments down below. Give me examples that prove my point. Give me examples that make me look stupid. I enjoy those, assuming they're well thought out, actually. I'm not being sarcastic. I like being disproved because that changes and educates me.
But most importantly,
like,
share, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, share on Facebook. I want all of your friends to hear me talk too.
I'm not on Facebook.
Share on your Facebook and on Reddit. I've never seen one of Camo's videos on Reddit that I haven't shared myself. You guys get on that. And I'll see you next time.